just imagine. Some days, my imagination isn't working so well. And yet, what I've discovered over the years is just imagining is an incredible opportunity to just see what's next. Maybe I'm going to just imagine how I can cause somebody to smile. Or maybe I can just imagine how I can do anything that's before me, or even just imagine what things do I want to do. Just imagine. Today I had this opportunity to get an email, and the title was Just Imagine. And in the midst of that, I wanted to see the content. I wanted to see what it was I was going to get to explore. And the fascinating thing for me, which most of these emails are inspirational emails that a dear friend is giving me most days, and I'm going to call them a dear friend even though I don't know who they are. So just imagine getting an email daily to encourage and inspire and support. It's pretty special. And then today said, just imagine. So I opened it to see what was the wild, incredible, amazing content. And there was none. So now I'm left with, which is pretty cool, just imagining whatever I want. What is the message I'm to receive today? What's the message you're to receive today? Just imagine lets us go anywhere and do anything, which is kind of cool. And so what would you imagine? What journey will you go on in your imagination? I've heard the saying that you get what you deserve in your imagination. So imagining great things will probably have you get different things. If we imagine things that aren't great, probably create some of those too. So just imagine. My favorite nation is the imagination. And, there's so many nations we can go, and yet the imagination is incredible. It's a place rich of whatever we want, whether it's rainbows or whether it's experiences or whether it is people, even the people in our lives. Imagine the conversations, imagine the relationships, imagine. What would you imagine? Yesterday I asked the question, what made you smile unexpectedly? And I kind of imagined what some of the answers would be. And yet the answers were not at all what I thought. It was things like a rainbow. A couple of people actually said they hadn't at all expected the surprise of a rainbow. It was a pretty rainy day yesterday, and yet there was the surprise of a beautiful rainbow in several people's lives. Others talked about a card that they received and the encouragement that someone else gave them. Others talked about a friend that came over to help, or a relative that came to cut down a tree that needed cutting down. Someone else talked about a coffee that somebody stopped by to have. So imagine you can do anything that would cause someone to smile today. What would it be? What would you do to cause somebody to smile? Even if you don't know what it is, imagine. Have fun in your imagination, and then let me know. Post below, comment, because I find I get the very best ideas from you. So, in your imagination, what will you imagine today, and what journey will you go on for yourself and with others?